Good, good, good afternoon. Monsignor Charles Pope, Catholic and curious. Uh, See, I've asked a question here. I hear a lot about the love of God, but then I also see a lot in the Bible about the wrath and anger. You don't see a lot, you clown. I don't know which view of God to believe in. James West N. Holmer. Where's he from when he's at home? Sounds German. Um, now, the wrath of God is not, he's not moody and irrational and like what humans are. Uh, God is love and he wants to save people, but people are very sinful and they are not obeying what is right. So God is infinitely patient and he's trying to encourage those sinful people, which we all are, to try and come back to the light, which is God. He wants to save us, but we don't listen. And he wants us to listen because there is a right and wrong, good and evil. So God is trying to encourage people to seek the light and not live in the darkness and do things that are sinful because of that attitude. So they've chosen that with their free will, and their souls are in grave danger of eternal damnation. So these people that ask these questions, they say the title is Catholic and Curious, a question answered, but some of them don't seem to me to be Catholics. Maybe they are, but they don't seem to be able to read the Bible and early part of it before you come to the Gospels, and even the Gospels they have questions. So you've got to have faith and read it in a different context, not in that context of what you have here in this world, which is very much problematic with the killing of the innocent and the vulnerable and terrible gender business on young children and what the rest of it. That's pure evil. It's not good. We respect human life from conception to natural death. You can't be born unless you're conceived. So the most dangerous place now in some countries for a baby is in the mother's womb. And the state and the governments and all the rest of it that encourage such stuff is very much mistaken. I wouldn't like to be in their shoes. And here's this chap wondering about the wrath of God. Do you think God is pleased about that? About all that that are saying? So you got to think outside and think properly and not be finding fault with what's in the Bible. It's there for a purpose to wake you up. You know, Monsignor Charles Pope goes about it in a different way than yours truly. But I think you want to sort of be strong when you're trying to help somebody, so as you can see the light and try to and try to practice that Catholic faith and stop reading Bible in a literal fashion. You won't get very far with that racket. So there we are. That's Monsignor Charles Pope, and I hope the answer that I've interpreted in a certain way will help. God is love. God is light. He wants to save people, but they refuse to be saved. Sometimes with the life they lead. You've got to respect yourself and those around you. That's number one. And prayers. Not be questioning all the time. However, I'll be continuing it and because it's shown me what the story is and it'll help Christian TV audit to address some of these and to sort of perhaps I do a bit of the Bible out man St. John's Gospel every morning, and I think it helps. Boy, now I'll be doing let's be doing hymns after this. Boy, now.